because I follow you on social media, you made a comment saying that when you was in prison, the devil, he injected you with something that led to you having diabetes.
Well, let me gather my thoughts concerning that comment, because it's real, and I'll stand on it.
Yo, some of these people, right, who the media painted to be like some fiend out, drugged out, alcoholic person that used to be some type of famous actor and stuff, those are the people who, like, we think they belligerent when they telling their stories. They're illusional, like the Orlando Browns and so forth. But DeAndre Bonds, yo, he's another individual like that. But at the end of the day, some of this stuff might be factual. We just look at the exterior and not seeking the interior, meaning that just because we judging a book by a cover, oh, this man look like he's spaced out, oh man, he looks like he's under influence all the time. We cling to that over the real, you get what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff that they said that Orlando Brown was like screaming all these years, they saying that some of that stuff is like coming out true. Like Orlando Brown been speaking on Diddy parties and stuff like that. Busta Rhymes being zesty and stuff like that. Some of this stuff is like coming out to be like somewhat factual. You get what I'm saying? So just listen to DeAndre Bonds, man. He's talking like, yo, they tried to kill him when he goes to jail. You get what I'm saying? By injecting him with some stuff. Now, why would they seek him out? You get what I'm saying? Why would they seek him out?
Before I ever went to prison, bro, I was one of the most energetic, I don't want to say free, but we didn't have nothing to really worry about. Our community took care. I was growing up, we had our little knucklehead, but if you wasn't involved in that, you didn't have to worry about that, things like that. So, me coming up, I didn't have no health problems. I didn't have no colds. I didn't know what a flu was. And if I did, I remember my auntie probably wrapped me up in some warm blankets and made me sweat that shit out. So, I didn't have no diseases and diabetes and thyroid conditions until I went to prison. When I went to prison, man, them people, first they check you for things. They inject you with things to check and see if your body could fight or how your immune system is. So they give you something and test you for the shit they give you, right? I came back negative. I don't have tuberculosis, but I was around somebody that had tuberculosis, leaving the county jail. So this was their excuse for putting me on a medication. For 6 months, I had to take a tuberculosis medication to prevent me from getting tuberculosis. And I never had tuberculosis, but I went to the county jail and they got everybody in that county jail in them dorms, so you breathing and drinking after, niggas don't know, they sip coffee after you sip homie, think you a homie. You don't know motherfuckers up in here, bro. But it's germs everywhere and they keep you in a recycled air environment, so it's not fresh air. It's pure the water great. You drinking out of a fountain of water every single day. That when the water come in your plastic bag, because you use your bags to save water, it should be gray, and then it clear up after about 3 minutes, 2 minutes. It look clear again. So my mama, bro, whatever they was giving us in them prisons and them county jail, it was specifically, purposely designed and made for us as a whole people. Niggas, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. Pot babies. Nigga on my mama, I ain't bite my. I would never, ever bite my tongue again. Not even on accident. And that's what it is, bro. And when I found out, they giving you all that. Then I find out I'm embedded. 2 years. So from the county jail to the pen, I fought my case for a year. Then I make it to prison in like 2012. let's say 2003, I get to Ironwood. 2004, they've been running tests. You know, you got to go through tests. I'm diabetic too. So I'm losing weight. This is how I find out. I went from 183 pounds to like 163 in a month. Like, man, something going on. I ain't been in prison for damn near 2 years. So it's like 2002, 2003 just happened. I'm going to the medical like, man, something ain't right. They running blood tests. Everything good. All my results come back A1. Bro, I put the only thing I love about 2003, I was 112 pounds with a 198 beat per minute heart rate. I was on D Yard in Ironwood. Anybody who's there will bear witness. Bro, they wheeled me off that yard. And when they checked my vitals in the prison infirmary, the lady screamed, "Ah!" They got an outside ambulance to come, drugged me, took me out of there on an outside hospital, to an outside hospital, and set me up in that motherfucker and ran all kind of tests on me till they found out. And they still hadn't found out yet. It took them 2 days of blood test, me laid up in there. I can't eat nothing. My sugars was off the scale. They couldn't even, I think I was in the 1,000. Oh, bro, I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat nothing. I couldn't drink nothing.
What I'm still trying to figure out is, like, why would the prison, or who has a hidden agenda to offer you? Like, what have you done in the music, in the movie, like showbiz industry? Like, you know how they always be like a person that got a whole lot of secrets about other people in the industry or something. That's how you be finding these people dead and stuff mysteriously. So, what secrets do this man have for somebody to try to kill him in prison and stuff? Like, no, we ain't gonna kill him by stabbing him. No, we're gonna inject him with diabetes, or we're gonna inject him with something to make his health not right no more. Like, why would they seek him out? Like, what knowledge do he have of showbiz actors and stuff to the point where it's degrading them and stuff?
Sugar, because they trying to bring they didn't know I was diabetic, though, at that time. But when they found out, they said, you're diabetic, you have hyperthyroidism. And I was just so happy that I didn't have AIDS or some weird shit like that. You know what I mean? On God, because that's the only thing I was thinking about. Like, man, I've been fucking all these broads, even though I'm safe, them brothers ain't safe. And I'm getting any broad I want. I pick a big you, on God. I had it like that, and I had it, I'm an ego nigga. I got an ego. You know what I mean? So, my heyday,
I ain't gonna take that away from him. The man was a ladies' man. Like, I'm gonna give it to you, like, in his younger years and acting and stuff, the man was like a ladies' man and stuff. So, when you look at him nowadays and stuff, and you see how the struggle, and I can't really say alcohol or drugs because I don't know nobody's life unless they tell it. And then if they tell it, you can only believe what you want to believe out of that shit. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I can believe that the man said he had all the women and stuff.
I was a little reckless, and damn near lost my life and my freedom because of that weird way out non-thinking ignorance I came up in with no guidance. Now I got responsibilities. I'm a guider. I'm gonna make sure they know the truth. I'm gonna make sure that they know this is what it is. This is what happened.
So that was DeAndre Barnes explaining his experience he had where he got incarcerated. He said that they tried to kill him by injecting him with diabetes or something. I'm not going to even laugh at that because we look at people like, yo, these motherfuckers are off the scale. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Orlando Brown was the same way. So I'm trying to look up the movies that he was in. He was in The Wood, I know that. He was in the movie Lockdown as well. He has the infamous scene in Lockdown where the white guys RAPE him. You get what I'm saying? So that's the movie Lockdown. He in that movie. And he trying to think of what other movies he in, man, that I can just think of. I know for sure he was in The Wood. The movie Lockdown. He was in the movie Dope. There's several other like hood like classes and stuff that he like cameoed in or was like the second star actor in. But yo, if y'all can recognize the face and stuff, that's him.